All right. Apologize for the noise in the background in advance, but today we're out here in front of this Starbucks, which is fairly famous or infamous because it's on this huge road that they have here in Mexico City that's used for like protests. Normally they like close it down on Sundays for bike rides and stuff like that. It's a very nice thing, but probably about a year or so ago there was a huge protest for gentrification, and Starbucks gained the heat for that, man, by being kind of the icon for gentrification in neighborhoods. And I have to agree with the Mexican people, like, it's getting out of control. So in this video I'm going to show you local coffee shops that are in walking distance of a Starbucks, because if you look in there right now, you can see that like a majority of the people in there are Mexicans, or what I like to call white chickens. That's what people call them here. And they don't get as much of the gentrification hate as I do for being a person that lives here. I personally don't understand why anybody would want to go to a Starbucks. I kind of do. I'll get to that later on in the video, but for the most part, the coffee is not good. The food is terrible. It's all microwaved and prepackaged in a factory somewhere. It's not good. It's overpriced, and I'm going to show you some alternate places that you can go to close enough to some of these Starbucks, where, if you need to get your, Instagram post for being in Mexico City, you can go to these places and it'll look cooler, and you'll look cooler because, you go to these local spots. But yeah, it's kind of getting out of hand, because on this street alone there's a decent amount of Starbucks that have opened. I mean, like, I just rode the bike from right down the street there, and there was probably two that were literally across the street from each other, and it's getting out of hand, man. So, like I said, I'm going to show you guys some local coffee spots that are not Starbucks, because, think locally and fuck globally. That's what they say, right? All right. Sorry for the noise in the background, if you can hear it or not, I don't know. But we are so close to that Starbucks. It was almost annoying to put all my stuff away and take it back out. That's how close we were. I would say maybe like a 5-minute walk. And then there is this place here, which is the Porfirio. Sorry, pardon the pronunciation. But if you really want to, like, upscale your friends that want to go to a Starbucks for some reason, you can just come here instead. It's, like I said, it's right there. This place serves all, I believe, locally sourced coffee and stuff like that. And they also have, the cold drinks and stuff that you would want, and a fairly fresh baked goods section and stuff like that. So we're going to try it out. And let's get after it, because I am a little bit hungry. All right. Oh man, dude. Like I said, if you want to kind of impress your friends or something like that, instead of going to Starbucks, you can come here, dude. They have this amazing kind of latte coffee. Well, they had a horchata with like a melon foam on the top of it. It was such a wild combination of flavors, man. It was so good, though. And then their pastries are just delicious. I would definitely recommend coming here. All right, on to the next place. All right, yeah. This is Cafe Mir. It's probably maybe about a 10-minute walk or so from it. But if you are, a white lady that is just going to Starbucks to kind of post on Instagram. What better place to go than this cafe we have here that is also a bookstore. Yeah, I mean, you can make yourself look smart too, like I'm about to do, take photos with books like I'm about to read them or something. All right, let's go try it out. I am starving. Yeah, and you can kind of tell that there's like a real difference between this and Starbucks because, you know, the people there actually care. As you can tell by the food. I was all right. My normal judge for a lot of breakfast places in Mexico City is how they can make their chilaquiles. And I would say maybe like a 6 out of 10. The salsa was good, you know, whatever. But the real thing is, if you're trying to get an alternate to Starbucks, you come here. They have plenty of tables that are specifically made for like 1 or 2 people, so you can come here, do your work if you need to, if you're a traveler. And like I said, there's a full library upstairs you can see, where you can check it out and buy books and, you know, just chill with a cup of coffee and relax. We're right near Chinatown. We're like 2 blocks from Chinatown, but like I said, this is literally a 5-minute walk from Starbucks. So yeah, on to the next place. Look, I get it. I understand why you would want to go to a Starbucks. As a person who's lived here for over 2 years now, I understand that it's something familiar, something where you can feel safe. You can go in there, order the same thing you want to have in the United States, and it'd be the same here. But there is an issue with it, man, because there's so many local cafe places here where if you go there more than once, you'll become a regular. If you go there more than once, you can become a regular. You can get to know the people that are living and working in your community. And it makes it that much more special when you go to these local places. Like here, they don't care about you. You can come here you can come to this Starbucks 5 times in the same week, and they're not going to remember your name because they don't care. They're just pumping out the same sugary nonsense. They're trying to get you addicted to matcha so that eventually whenever we're out of food in the world, you're eating Soylent. And you have to remember that Soylent Green is always going to be people. But anyway, I'm going to show you on the map this local place that's very close to here, within walking distance, that you can go to. That's far better than here. You're supporting a local business and has an amazing owner. Let's go. All right, y'all. Today we out here at Bende Nube. Oh, man, it's so great. We're probably about like, if you walk in that direction, it's 5 minutes from a Starbucks. So I don't really understand why you would go to that Starbucks if you're here. But yeah, we came here today. We had, I'm here with my friend M. He's taking pictures of the floor. No. But you know what it is. Here, let's show some of the food that's here. Yeah, it's a smaller little area that has this nice area outside where you can sit at and enjoy. It's not very loud here. It's very conveniently placed, like I said. It's just in this beautiful little neighborhood. The closest metro I took was Ethiopia, so I'll put the map from there. And today we're going to have a interview with one of the owners. All right, let's go for it. Oye, hoy estoy con Lluvia.
Lluvia,
¿Sí?
sí.
Eres la jefa de Pan de Nube. ¿Por qué tiene el nombre Pan de Nube?
Es una historia hermosa. Cuando puse la panadería, mi hijo estaba chiquito, tenía 3, 4 años, y a él le gustaba un cuento coreano que se llama Pan de Nube. Y el cuento trata de unos gatitos que tienen a su mamá, y los gatitos agarran de los árboles las nubes que se quedan atrapadas, se las llevan a su mamá, y su mamá con esas nubes les hace pan, o sea, hace la mezcla, les hace pan. Y después, cuando se lo comen, los gatitos pueden volar. Entonces, trata principalmente de las aventuras de los gatitos cuando se comen el pan de nube que les hace su mamá.
Qué hermosas. ¿Cuántos años tiene aquí con este?
Tengo 12 años ya con pan de nube.
Años.
Quiere decir que mi hijo ya tiene 15. Sí.
Y mi última pregunta es normal para mi canal, es ¿tu mamá has probado tu comida aquí?
¿Mi mamá?
Sí.
Sí, claro, la ha probado muchas veces.
¿Y cómo le gusta?
No es tan fan. Siempre me dice cosas como: está muy dulce, o lo deberías de hacer así, o todo el mundo lo ama, menos ella. Mamá, te quiero.
Está bien. Muchas gracias para tu tiempo.
No, gracias a ustedes
Mucho
por
gusto.
venir. Bienvenidos cuando
Gracias.
quieran.
Gracias a todos.
Bye.
All right, so to end this, we're going to go to a common. Sorry, you can see in the background there's a quinceañera going on, but we're going to go to the one of the most common natural occurrences that nobody can explain. See, we have this Starbucks right here, and then we're going to go to, and then directly across the street, another one. Nobody can really tell you, or nobody actually knows the cause of this natural phenomenon. I don't even think anybody won it, but for some reason, they're both packed to the gills with people. And we're just going to go a 5-minute walk away from here to our last spot. That, I mean, it's crazy why you would ever go to Starbucks, especially at this day and age when coffee is just so much more elevated in other places. And even if you don't like coffee, all the sugary drinks and shit are also elevated. So we're going to go and check it out. Hopefully you've kind of understood from the message that I'm trying to push is that you need to start, if you can't really complain about where the world is and what is happening in the world and why so many evil corporations are taking over, if you're going to continually support these corporations, when as opposed to that, you can come to a local coffee shop, get to know your local community, and have good coffee and make friends. I mean, that's what this is all about, isn't it? If we just continually go to the same Starbucks over and over again, then, I mean, you're not really building any community. That's where they want you to be. All right, let's go on into Cafe 103B. And that was 103B, Coffee Apartment 103B. I mean, it's an amazing thing, and I don't know. I've given you multiple options that if you're looking for places to flaunt to your friends on Instagram or something like that, or do literally anything else besides go to a fucking Starbucks. All right, catch you in the next one.